Are you gonna go through the back?
No, I'm gonna go through the bank.
No, the back will be closed anyhow. So I don't gotta get out and open the gate.
RP MLC legend. Joey, when's your wife hooking up with John? Yeah, that was not nice for John to say those comments. What's going on with you and John? Are you guys
I
like
don't talk to John. I don't talk to John.
at all?
I,
What was,
no,
what
I
was
haven't
your
talked-
fallout?
Turn left.
When he was talking craziness about my wife, I told him it wasn't cool. You know,
Was your fallout with
he parked in the wrong spot.
was your fallout with Stuttering John because Shuli
you back it
asked
up?
you to come on to shit on Stuttering John?
Back it up. You
No, me and Shirley we weren't doing the work, and that's you know, after John had said some shit, and I just let it go, and then Shirley came up with the idea, let's just play him. We want 10 weeks, we played him, but then one day he was hammering my wife really hard on the podcast, and Shirley called me and said, forget the work, let's go there and tell his ass off, and I did, and it was over. That was it.
But what was the work? I was on with you.
Listen, it's not my place to say what the end result, what the game we were playing on, John, because I can't tell you guys because it would be out of place because that was Shuli's work, and I was just working to work with him. So,
well, you
know
can
what I'm
say
saying?
you were in on the work.
unlock your door.
I'm not saying I won't do that. Without asking Shuli,
Unlock your door.
I'm not saying nothing. No.
Do you understand why that's weird? Like, if you were in on the work, like, what was the end game to the work, though?
I can't say, Ray. That's Shuli could only divulge that.
Well, Shuli's not going to say, and also.
Well, then I'm not gonna. I can't. It's not my place to say, Ray. I don't do that I wouldn't do that to you. If I had something that works with you, I wouldn't rat on you. I'm not ratting on nobody. You understand? I don't do that. So, just the way it is. I would do the same thing for you.
So if the feds asked you what was the work on Stuttering John, you're like,
I wouldn't tell the feds. No, I wouldn't tell the feds.
You wouldn't
no.
tell the feds?
I would lie to the feds.
Is it cool
Hang
if
on,
you
Ray.
go to your computer and
Yeah, I just gotta help them open the bags, and I'm home now, Ray.
you're helping them
Go
with the
ahead, go ahead.
bags? All right, I'll take you
Yeah,
off.
well,
and
I'll be right there.
All right, I'll take you
All right.
off. While,
I'll be right there, Ray.
and now I'm curious to hear what the fucking this work was. Like, what was the end game of the work? Like, what was the purpose of the work, and what was the end game? Like, did Shuli ever say this on the Shuli Network? What the thing was? So, like, that's what's confusing. Why is there a work? What is this? I got you moments. It's just odd. It's odd as fuck. Like, it's the Dabbleverse. Is it really some serious, like, I gotcha, like, you're trying to, like, do something incriminating to the guy or something? Like, I don't get this, like, oh, it's a work. It's a work. Like, it's a gag that you didn't play out. I don't understand what that could possibly fucking mean. So now I'm curious to be like, all right, well, what the hell is this? So, yeah, I don't know the work. I don't know what the fuck it was all about, but I am curious. I would like to know. Yeah, that's what I'm curious about. I mean, you could. All right, so the work is over. You don't have to say the exact work, but I mean,
I'm not going to talk. I don't want to. Ray, I can't talk about it.
All right,
it's not
you
my
know
place.
what?
Yeah,
Then I don't think there was. All right,
You
I'm
could
gonna-
believe that, Ray. I wouldn't lie to you. I would never lie to you.
All right, here's
it
the
wasn't
deal.
work.
It's
And
nothing against you, but I'm believing that there was no real work.
There wasn't.
I'm believing there wasn't a real
Ray,
work.
maybe
Like,
one day I'll tell you. I'll tell you off the air. Okay.
yeah, I don't get the end game. What were they trying to do to John? That makes no
I'll
sense.
tell you. I'll tell you off the record, Ray.
All right. Do you understand what I'm saying, though? Like,
I
put
do
yourself in
understand.
my shoes. It makes
I
no
got-
like.
read you loud and
What is
clear,
the
Ray.
work you're doing? If they were trying to do something that like was seriously not cool to John, then that's not cool. Then that goes. I don't like the way that they're playing.
Yeah.
If that was it, if it's not a prank, like all right, like Florentine calling telemarketers and doing prank phone calls, like that's a prank. That's like just silly fun. It's not hurting anyone. But
I'll tell you off the record. All right?
yeah,
I'm
if
not
there
going to tell you on
was
here.
such a thing, does it sound like they were trying to hurt John in some
No,
way?
no.
And that's
let me
not
tell you-
cool.
One thing I'll say for sure. Julie is straight up good dude, man. Trust me when I tell you. He's got morals and standards when it comes to shit like that.
Yeah, I'm just curious what the end game goal was. That like
I'll
it
tell you
doesn't make
off the
sense.
record,
Like,
Ray.
yeah,
off
all
the
right.
record, I will tell you. I'm not telling it for all these fans can hear it. I will
All
tell
right.
you privately.
But like this whole gotcha moment, like what are you getting them on? It's like
It was.
we're just
it was
making
good. It was a
jokes.
good. It was a good joke, Ray. It would have been a good laugh. That's what it would have been. Okay. And I'll tell you after. I'll tell you off the record. Okay. Plain and simple.
Yeah, like anything where it's like, all right, you're gonna try to ruin someone's life. That's not funny. I am curious. I am curious to hear what the work is. So yeah,
I
would
will
like
tell
to
you,
hear
man.
that.
I will
Yeah,
tell you.
tell me in Vegas. I would like to
Yeah.
hear it.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm curious what the work is. I'm just,